gave that company 27 years. You give that company 27 years of hard work, blood, sweat, tears. You coming in consistently, no days off. You working on holidays. You working on sick days. 27 years. You give to this billion-dollar company 27 years. And all they gave you was a movie ticket and some candy. That's how much these companies think of you, man. You could bust your butt for these companies. They won't care. That's why you got to come in with the mindset of, even though you're a worker, you got to be a boss. You got to think boss. And how do you think boss? At that position. Every time you get paid, bro, put something to the side. Even if it's $100, bro, you put that to the side. And you create your own savings account, bro. You create your own investment account, bros. Find something to invest in as you work for these companies, bro. Because you worked there for 27 years, and I'm pretty sure not one time have you thought to invest in yourself. You know what I'm saying? You working for these companies, you funding their dreams. So you was funding their dreams for 27 years, and they knew you was a worker they could have called on. So they used you. They used you. They never respected you. Because a respectable, dismissal or a respectable retirement would have came with a severance package. Something to show you that we appreciate your business, your work business with us for 27 years. Something with a. So if I go to this company and say, yo, I retire, man. I gave y'all 27 years. I've been with this one company. I didn't get fired, not once. I didn't go to another franchise. I stayed with this company for 27 years, and this is my last day. This is my last week, whatever. It's my last month. You tell them ahead of time, you know what I'm saying? And your last day, they present to you movie tickets and some candy. Come on, man. Listen, man. Listen, these companies don't care about y'all, man. These companies don't care. I don't care if you the best worker there. You know what I'm saying? They're going to take advantage of it. So you always got to come in with the mindset, yeah, you do what you got to do there. But I'm not going to be a worker my whole life. This is just a stepping stone. Any job you have is just a stepping stone for you to save up and invest in your dreams, man. Invest in your dreams, man. Don't be a worker your whole life, man. That, like that post right there is a lesson to everybody, man. This man gave 27 years to this company. They don't give a damn. 27 years. He never called out, no sick, none of this stuff. You know how much time he was away with his family to be there? No sick days, no days off. So basically, he's there more than he spent with his family. You know what I'm saying? Look at it like that. He's there more than he does with his own family. 27 years, that's a long, long time, bro. That's a long time for you to be with one company, bro. And you never invested in stocks with the company. Nothing, bro. Nothing. Come on, man. One of my mods on my channel, he invested in his company when he was working with them. That's why he was, that's why he was able to retire early. That's some mods on my channel, man. He invested stocks in that company. He was able to retire early. Or he talks about it in the live stream. You know what I'm saying? I touched on this topic yesterday on the live stream. So, I figured I'd make a full video on it, man. You know what I'm saying? A full video on why it is very important to boss up. Even when you're working a 9 to 5, you still boss up. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have that boss mentality. It's not on you, meaning the suits and the ties, that don't make a boss. It's not on you, it's in you. A boss mentality is in you. It's not on you, it's not what you wear. You know what I'm saying? People could wear disguises to fool you. Disguises is clothes. You know what I'm saying? They could put that on, they role playing, they leave their house with a suit on. and they don't even go to work. They out 8 hours a day. You know what I'm saying? Doing whatever. So it's in you, not on you, man. It's in you to be a boss, bro. Even if you working 9 to 5, you know what I'm saying? You save up. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You got other things going at the side, man. And I ain't talking about I'm talking about investments, man. You know what I mean? Low risk investments. That's the best thing. Low risk investments, man. You got to do your homework. You got to do your research on what can I invest in. I got the money now. I got the capital. I got the funds. What can I invest in? You know what I mean? That when I leave this job, or even when I'm on the job, I make more money off of my investments than I do working here. You know what that means? That means you got the power to any day you want to tell the boss, I'm out of here, you could leave. And you still making more money, you know what I'm saying, with your investments than you do at this job. So you always got to invest. That's why it's very important to invest while you're working. So your investments make more money than your paycheck at the job. So once your investments make more money than your paycheck, guess what? Guess what? You hold the power. You hold the power. Now you got one vertical. Now you want to get two. You want to get 3, 4 verticals. That's 4 different lanes or avenues to get paid. You know what I'm saying? Outside of your job. You know, I ain't talking about no breaking your back labor. Nah. We past the breaking back labor, bro. We entrepreneurs, you know what I'm saying? So we find entrepreneurships, low risk investments, man. You know what I'm saying? But it yields high return. It yields high returns, man. So for that man, 27 years with this company, man. Almost 3 decades. Almost 3 decades. And all they gave you was a movie ticket. I don't even know what your bank account looked like, but it can be nothing crazy, because you give me the full 24/7 worker vibes. You know what I'm saying? You ain't think ahead. You ain't think for the future, bro. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. It's very important, bro, to save money, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know, we get it and we spend it. It's easy to get it. It's easy to get the money, but it's very hard to keep it. You know what I'm saying? That's what Jadakiss said. It's a small world, so you better guard your secrets. It's easy to get money, but it's hard to keep it. It's very hard to keep it. Keeping it means saving it and letting it grow into a nest egg. You know what I'm saying? Savings accounts. You got this, you got IRAs. You got all kind of things we have to look into and do our research. Man, we watch YouTube 8 hours a day. All right, so put 8 hours a day into finding investments that could work for you, man. Find investments that could work for you. We all could invest in something, but y'all just want to spend your money on Jordans. Got 30 pairs of Jordans, 100 pairs of Jordans. You know how much money that is you wasted? I mean, unless you're reselling it and you buying it low and you selling it high, unless you're a reseller, it don't make no sense to have 50 pairs of Jordans just sitting there. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. You could have invested in something, you know what I'm saying, that could have yield you good money. And it's a lot of investments that I'm not going to get into here because it'll take 10 hours. But there's so many things you could invest in, man, when we get our money. But we get our money and we trick it off, or we get our money and we show it off to the social media. We get our money and we just blow it buying frivolous things, buying vain things, buying things we don't even need, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's a thing between buying the thing you need and the thing you want. Needs and wants are 2 different things. Your needs and your wants. I want this. Oh, I need this. Like, it's 2 different things. It's day and night, man. You understand what I'm saying to y'all, man? So y'all gotta boss up, man. Boss up. Be on a different time frame. Even if you, like I said, let's go back to working. Even when you working, bro, you look and you see other people. See that you don't gotta work your whole life, bro. We in 2025, bro. This the information age. This is the get to the bag age, bro. Run up a bag real quick, easy. But when you run up a bag, what you doing with it? Now this is where the smart parts come in. Remember I told y'all it's easy to get money, but it's hard to keep it. Now when you run up a bag, that's where the mistakes comes in. Financial education. We are lacking financial education. We have no financial education as a culture. We have none, bro. We have none, bro. We buying all the Douces, we buying all the expensive liquor and all of this and all of that, the expensive clothes, all of this and all of that. You know what I'm saying? Just to what? Just to show out to the people. So it's a show out culture. It's a show out. So in order for me to show out, I gotta spend a lot of money. I gotta circulate a lot of money for me to show out. Come on, man. I'd rather get money, stay out the way. That's my MO. Get money, stay out the way. Until I'm up, I'ma stay down. You know what I'm saying? And once you stay down, go work your job. Do that. Bust it out. But have that boss mentality, man. Learn what it is to think like a boss. You know what I'm saying? You gotta learn these things. What is it to think like a boss? How can I think like a boss? And you'll be halfway there. You know what I'm saying? You go into your job with a whole new mind frame. You see things in a whole new different light. You know what I'm saying? A whole new different perspective on life, man. That's what you got to do first. You got to see things in a different light. You know what I'm saying? It's your boy Kavion. Hit that like, subscribe button for your boy. And I'm out the building, man. But 27 years, man. You gave to this company, man. And all they gave him was candy and a movie ticket. 27 years. Tragic. I'm out.